What's up, YouTube? It's Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 Series 9 action. And today we are bringing you a Mamoswine Garchomp team. This will be the team that we'll be building for a little bit, probably for the next 3-4 weeks, depending on how fast we can get this team to be perfect. But rocking out with this choice banded Mamoswine with the ability Oblivious. We got the Ice Shard, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Iron Head. Next Pokemon will be the Garchomp with the Rough Skin, Life Orb, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Swords Dance. Both of these Pokemon, I think, work very well together. They kind of cover each other's weaknesses and stuff, and then with the rest of the team, it really helps out. Let me introduce the rest of the team, which is going to be Togekiss. Super Luck ability. That could change to Serene Grace maybe, but really and truthfully, I'm okay with Super Luck right here anyway. With Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash, Follow Me, and Helping Hand. Lucky, Transistor ability, Holding the Air Balloon, which is very, very, I guess, kind of a little bit toxic maybe, because most of the time that text pops up and then there's no way to check and see if their air balloon outside of that text, and that's like maybe a 3-second text that if your opponent's not looking at their screen, they're not going to know that you're air balloon. And I have had it already so many times where the opponent went for Max Quake or even went for an Earthquake play against us, and Lucky is just not affected by it because of our air balloon. But he's rocking out with Electro Web, Thunderbolt, Screech, and Protect. Lucky is one of those surprise Pokemons that I can pair with my Garchomp. Turn 1, go for Screech and go for EQ onto something if I need to. Celesteela is usually a bag Pokemon. Obviously Beast Boost. This is an Assault Vest Celesteela with the Flash Cannon, Air Slash, Meteor Beam, and Flamethrower. This is a very fun Celesteela set. Most of the time I opt for the Power Herb, but I wanted to try this Assault Vest out. So that's what we did with this one. Comfey, it's kind of the weird Pokemon of the group. This is the Pokemon I'm honestly looking at, maybe thinking about maybe switching out for another Pokemon. And that will be probably the question of the day. Basically, what Pokemon should we put into Comfey's spot? Because Comfey is kind of like one of those generic Pokemons right now with this team. I do like Comfey though in a way, because it kind of makes our opponent think that this might be a weakness policy Garchomp over Life Orb, and we're going to proc its weakness policy with Draining Kiss or something. But that's not the case with this team. But I could definitely see that our opponent's thinking that. I do like the Floral Healing on this thing. This thing does have Ally Switch as well. It's a little toxic, but you know, I mean, I'm down for it sometimes. Helping Hand. That's basically the only move that I think the Pokemon that I want to come into this slot, it has to have a Helping Hand attack. So that will be the question of the day. Which Pokemon do we want to take Comfey out for? Other than that, this team is pretty cool. This team may remind you of BP's team. I didn't get no inspiration by his team or nothing. JK, by the way. He did inspire me a little bit by building this, for letting me build this team and stuff. So, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you can be inspired, and then, hey, let's team build. So we got a Mamoswine Garchomp team build that we're going to be doing for the next few weeks. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. We have already made to Master Ball, by the way. I just played off camera for a little bit, and this team was amazing off camera. So hopefully we can repeat that. I'll go ahead and show you what my rank is too. I was really happy when I saw my rank. I was like, what? But look at that. 364 with 8 games that we played. 7 wins, 1 loss. We lost to Trick Room. It's a Trick Room Mudsdale team actually that we lost to. Very, very interesting. That was really early. Okay, now we're at 416. But that's fine. let's go ahead. Let's rock up with this team. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get. My goal is to get at least 2 out of our free wins. I would love to get free wins though. Just showcase how good this team can be. Another thing that we might need to look at is maybe think about changing some of these EVs spreads and stuff, because a lot of these Pokemon are generic 252 spread. So that's something that I think that we might want to look at as well. But anyway, our opponent is rocking out with Regilucky, Durarudon, Inteleon, Indeedee, Urshifu, and Chandelier. Alright, so his team is super weak to Garchomp, Mamo lead. I mean, Garchomp and anything really. I'm thinking Garchomp Lecky. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then we can have Stella in the back. In fact, I mean, I'm okay with bringing Comfey here. I'm also okay bringing Mamo in the back. Togekiss could be good too. Let's go with Togekiss, because the Togekiss is mainly there for the Urshifu, but also just because it's another Earthquake option. Garchomp will hit like a truck. Garchomp doesn't need the Sword Dance to be good, but if we can get Sword Dance off, then Garchomp's just that much better. So I feel like we're in a good spot. Garchomp is this one's jolly, so it's super fast anyway, and being paired with Regilucky with just the Electro Web support, we're in a great spot. Alright, so our opponent's leading Durarudon and Inteleon. Okay. I could easily just go for Max Quake, right? Let's just go for Earthquake. Yeah, I'm fine with Earthquake and Electro Web. Turn 1, nothing too fancy. See what happens. Because he could easily start switching stuff around, and yeah, we don't need to make too big of a prediction right here, because I think we got the lead that we want. Everything's looking good for us so far, so let's just see what happens. This Garchomp, have I said it already once? I'll probably say a billion more times, but this Garchomp will be hitting really, really hard, and he doesn't even have to be set up with Sword Stance. If you can get a Sword Stance off, it's pretty much GG. Okay, I figured something would be Dynamaxing. It's probably the Durarudon trying to take the Earthquake. Hopefully it's not weakness policy, though. If it is, it is. And there's not much that we can do for it. Hopefully, though, we can just take it out. Let's see what happens. And Inteleon goes for Protect. Good play. Because I can definitely see him wanting to go into Regilucky here as well. Because Regilucky is just showing such a... I mean, it's going to hurt your Inteleon a lot. But here's our Earthquake. Does half damage. Alright. See, that's a lot of damage already to a Durarudon. Max Wormwind. That's to be expected. Into Regilucky. There you go. That's what I was talking about. That, I mean, there you go. It sucks that we did lose our Regilucky there, but I think it's okay. I mean, because we could go into Togekiss, we can go into Stilla, and still be in a halfway decent spot. Actually, this is a tough one. Let's go into Togi, because I think Stilla needs to be our late game Dynamax, though. So we'll go into Togi, go for another Earthquake, and this time we're going to go for a Helping Hand. And hopefully we can get this Durarudon off the field. He did lower our attack by 1, but with our Helping Hand boost, we should be back to the same attack range. I don't see the Inteleon being able to pick up a KO, right? Icy Wind. That could be bad, though, because it lowers our speed. And he does pick up the KO. Critical hit. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, game 1's not going our way. Because we had it. We had this one in the bag. We had this. Okay. It's fine though, because we still got Stella Steel. Stella Steel is the better Steel type. We'll go ahead and Dynamax. And I'm thinking Max Airstream into that. I'm telling you, I'll just go so we can go ahead and get him off the board. With Togekiss. This is a bulkier spread. Probably the only one that's not a 252 spread. It's max HP, and I believe its defenses are split. So, we could go for D-Gleam. We could go for Air Slash. Just go for a D-Gleam. Should be alright. Because I feel like as soon as... If Celesteela can get a KO, and we can start getting him to Snowball, I still think we win. I mean, I'm saying that not knowing who he has in the back. He could definitely still have a big counter for Celesteela in the back that we're just not aware of at the moment. There's the Icy Wind. But that's fine. We're going to get back to neutral by going for our Max Airstream. Alright, Durarudon, what do you want to do? Max Lightning into Stilla. Alright, we are Assault Vesta, so we will take that very well. So now it's our turn to do some damage. It's our turn. So Max Airstream, does this pick up the KO? Nice, nice. Now if we land a critical hit, I wonder if that will pick up the KO. We are Scope Lens, and we're Super Luck, so there's a high chance that we can get this big KO here. And Durarudon, last time I checked, does not have the best special defense, so... Oh, Togi. What did I say, y'all? What did I say? Alright, Togi. That's awesome. That's a lot of damage on a Dynamax Pokemon. Hey, don't doubt the Togekiss. Like I said, this Togekiss doesn't have any special attack investment because, in my mind, you don't really need it. Because it already has such a... I think it's like 120 base. It's like you don't need a special attack investment. Alright, so Chandelure and Regieleki. I'm more scared of the Regieleki. So I think we need to take him out. But I'm going to go for Max Rockfall. In case if either one of them are Focus Sash, we go ahead and chip that. I think this is a definite. We got to go for Follow Me. We got to let Togekiss kind of fall. See how long Togekiss can last. Because while in electric terrain, Regieleki's scary. See? That's Electro Web. That wasn't even Thunderbolt, and it did a lot of damage. Chandelure. Heat Wave. Come on, live. We sadly do not. Oh, man. Sadly, we do not get the W in this game 1. This was definitely a good Garchomp game. Our opponent just played super well at the very beginning. And that's something I guess I need to adapt for myself. Is being able to outplay our opponents when we do have a good game. I mean, we had a great matchup. Our opponent was still able to play around us. So that's something I think as a player, the more I play with Garchomp, the better I should be at picking up those easier wins. Because yeah, his whole team was super weak to Garchomp, but yeah, he played phenomenal and was able to pick up a win. So let's see who our next opponent is. Hopefully, like I said, if we can get at least 2 wins in today's episode, I feel good. So let's see. Who is our next opponent? Alright, trainer has been found. Number 9 in the world. Okay, no pressure. We can beat number 9. Yeah, we can beat number 9. Okay. So actually, our team is actually really prepped to beat this kind of team. Now, this guy's going to play really well. I can tell you that right now. But I think we can still beat him. Oh, I know we can still beat him. Alright, so I'm going to bring Garchomp Lucky as a lead. Basically the same reason as the last game. Being able to go for those Electrolabs to get speed control. If he brings out Landorus as a lead, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let Mamoswine and Lucky be the lead. Garchomp and Stilla in the back. Because if he does lead Landorus, Mamoswine will not be able to get... Mamoswine won't get intimidated. So I do like that. Garchomp does well. Stilla's amazing, by the way, as well. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'm fine with this. Hopefully, Lorenzo doesn't try to snowball us. You know, but he can definitely... he's probably more familiar with his squad. So, PZ and Togekiss. Nice lead. I do think we made a good lead, too, though. Okay. Because we want to get rid of this PZ, right? And we noticed Togekiss is probably wanting to go for Follow Me. But if it don't, I think, yeah, we still need to respect that Togekiss a little bit. But hey, I'm going to go for that free Earthquake. Go ahead, take out your Togekiss with our Lucky. Go for an Earthquake. And we should be good. He's Dynamaxing PZ. Alright, Lorenzo. Let's see. I mean, our attack should be doing quite a bit. Granted, does PZ one-shot Mamoswine would be the biggest problem because we really don't need that to happen. There's the Follow Me. Alright. So Thunderbolt right into the Togekiss. He does have a berry. Okay, that sucks. We probably should have went for a Electro Web. Yeah, hindsight was 20/20 on that one. We should have went for Electro Web. Because Mamoswine just goes straight down. Getting no value whatsoever from our Mamoswine. That's rough. Can't do that. Let's go into Stilla. Can't. Alright, so right now we need a... Do we just protect Lucky, or do we need to switch him out? I think we can still go for Electro Webs. And let's go for Max Steel Spike. We're forcing to Follow Me, though. We will force to Follow Me on this time. And there it is. He's switching out, actually. So that's good for us. There's the Landorus. Yeah, he's just trying to block the T-Boat. Which is fine, because we're not going to go for it. But I am a little worried that Lucky might be getting outsped. He shouldn't be. Lucky still should be the fastest thing on the field. But it's one of those things now that since you're -1 and he's not, it kind of becomes a little bit iffy. So let's see what happens. Yes, we're still the fastest. So there's a nice little Electro Web. Get the speed drop. Alright, now we gotta get our Max Steel Spike. He does go for another Max Strike into our Lucky this time. Lucky does go down as well. That's fine. It's probably not fine because we need Lucky, but if Stilla and Garchomp can go off, I think we're still fine. Okay, so we get the nice little defense boost. Let's go into Garchomp. And Max Strike won't feel good at all. I do think Garchomp will be... I think Garchomp is naturally faster, though. We can go for Rock Slide. try and get the flinch on a Landorus as well. That would be nice, right? And then we can go for a Max Steel Spike into PZ and see what happens from there. See, that does quite a bit of damage. We do get flinch on Landorus too. Alright, so Max Strike into Garchomp. Garchomp does not take that attack, so it's still a versus the world. Is his team even still as strong though? I mean, it probably doesn't matter though. 1 versus 3 is not a good matchup. I don't care how you look at it, it's just not a good matchup. Landorus has an opportunity to go for Fly next turn, so we probably don't really need a target into that, because he's going to go for Fly and Rock Slide. That's probably the Pokemon that we need to not worry about at all, because that's just not that much damage, right? We need to worry about this Lucky. And while we're in a Dynamax mode, we are Assault Vest as well. So let's just go ahead and get our Max. Do we go for Max Rockfall? Because then that gives that Landorus a special defense boost as well. I think that's still the better play, because that breaks the potential sash on Lucky by the end of the turn. Hey, you want to go for a switch into Togekiss? I'm fine with that. Yes, I am perfectly fine with that. Go ahead and get the nice little KO onto the Togekiss. It does get Stella out of Dynamax. We aren't officially out of Dynamax, but we're super strong. We're Assault Vested. We can take a Lucky attack, can't we? I think we can still take a Thunderbolt. Question is, can we take a Thunderbolt plus a Rock Slide from this Landorus and not get flinched? We're going to have to take 2 Rock Slides from this Landorus right now. Not get flinched by either one of them. I'm not worried about... Yeah, I think Flash Cannon will be strong enough to get the KO, or get at least to the Sash, so I'm not worried about that. Because we're at +2. Thunderbolt. Assault Vest, come on. Come in clutch. Snow. 2 times. We just lose to a Lucky versus... Okay. Hey, we almost took that win away from him though. I do feel like we had that one in the bag. We almost had that one, so... I know we're losing some rankings, but I think we're learning a lot though. Alright, last game. Let's see if we can pick up the W at least in this game. I hate to go on a losing streak while recording though, guys. That's just not me. I don't like it. Alright, Tapu Fini, Landorus, Urshifu, Confe, Metagross, Moltres. Okay, we can beat this. We can beat this. Garchomp Togekiss. Let's just go as generic lead as possible. Garchomp Togekiss. Stilla, you're coming in. Stilla is usually a Pokemon I like to bring, and then we're bringing Mamoswine in the back. I'm not even going to overthink it. This has been my generic lead, and then I think the biggest thing is I overthink when I start recording. So, we're not going to overthink this time. We're just going to bring a generic lead, and we're going to just see how we can get some wins. We're going to win. This is going to be the time where we're going to win. Confe Metagross, fantastic. From my knowledge, Confe cannot proc a Metagross's weakness policy. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We'll go for a Follow Me right here after doing a Sword Sense with Garchomp. You can Dynamax all you want. This scenario, we're sacking Togekiss completely, right? Like, I know you're thinking, why are you going to sack Togi? Togi's so good. Because we're going to get Garchomp with a Swords Dance, and then we're going to go for those big Earthquakes. So, Draining Kiss right into Garchomp. Okay, yeah, that's fine though, because now our Follow Me should activate. We actually have the Rough Skin, so, you know, no, if you do have a Focus Sash, you don't got it no more. I mean, he could be going for like Max Quake, we hope. You know, that would be nice. That would help us out a lot, actually. But okay, we get our Swords Dance off. That's all we needed, right? Max Steel Spike into Togekiss. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to be Dynamaxing Garchomp here. I know we took some damage. We'll be taking a little bit more damage, but we're super powerful. I feel like Garchomp can totally win this game. Yeah, go into Stella. We gotta tell this Metagross that you can't hit our board super effective. He may want to Max Guard, I don't know. But we also have to put this Comfey in place. By going for Stella, we're guaranteeing, unless he goes for Protect on both Pokemons, that we're guaranteeing at least one turn where we're going to get at least a KO in one of those slots. And they're not going to be able to respond and get a KO on any of our slots. And this gets us into such a strong advantage, I guess. There's a Helping Hand. Hey, Metagross ain't going to be able to move. Metagross has already fainted. Ooh, no it's not. Okay. Wow, that's such a bulky Metagross. He did go for Steel Spike, so he does have a defense boost. Max Steel Spike again into Garchomp. Garchomp sadly is unable to survive it. Okay. I usually have one video where I struggle with the Pokemon I'm trying to showcase, and there's no difference. Here's the struggle. Hopefully we can get the comeback though in this one. All right, I'm genuinely thinking about EQing, but I want to make sure that I'm not going to be see, he's got the Moltres and he's got the Landorus. So if we EQ, we practically just lose to those two, right? So we can't do that. We have to go for Ice Shard or Rock Slide. Rock Slide's not too bad. I think we can go Rock Slide. Or, I mean, Ice Shard's still not too bad. Ice Shard, would that pick up the KO on the Lander or Metagross? That's the problem. I don't think it does. We're gonna have to hope. It's stabbed. It's yeah, there's the healing. Okay, so we might just lost our Mamoswine here. Yeah, that didn't do that much damage anyway. Okay. Definitely some tough games with recording, for sure. I just don't know sometimes why I get such tough games while recording, but then when I'm off camera I can just go at it and get some easy wins. I'm doing practically the same thing. I think it's just a lot of just being in my head. So hopefully we can, in next episode, we can totally fix that. I do think, okay. Let's see if we can get this win, though. I do feel like we're still okay. We'll play it out, at least, because, I mean, there's no reason not to. What can Metagross do to Stella? Steel Spike is all he showed. Really and truthfully, I'm not that afraid of him. I'd much rather go after the Landorus. So let's do that. Rock Slide, miss. Okay. And he gets another rock slide, so he's just trying to flinch us right now. That does quite a bit of damage. But he can eventually die to his own life orb. Don't know if we want to play that game, but he can. That's got to be Assault Vest right there. Yeah, we just bring that Landorus down. Again. It is doing quite a bit of damage. I think overall they're double flinch chance as well. He doesn't faint. We do not flinch, but we don't pick up the KO unless he can miss both attacks. Even then, I think this is GG though. Yeah, good game to our opponents. All three of our opponents play fantastic. Can't believe we actually played against rank number 9 though. That was pretty fun. I think the biggest thing right now is that I'm in my own head, and that's why I'm not able to pick up these wins on whenever we first start with these teams, because I think this team is good. Let me get that rental code for you guys, though, because you guys go ahead and test this team out. At least get yourself into Master Ball if you haven't already with this squad, because this team right here got me to Master Ball. Let's see if we can find it. There he is. Check it out. Try this team out. It's a really good team. I know I didn't showcase it the best, but that's just on me. Try it out. Thank you guys for watching. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing off. Peace.